wouldn't that mean you have to add the items back into the first array? Not sure I understand the question. Why do you want to keep the index from the tradable items? What do you mean, keep it? I'm not understanding any of these questions. I feel like everybody wants me to like redesign the system. And if this problem is impossible, then I don't mind redesigning the state. But if it's just because this problem is hard, then I don't want to redesign the state. Like, I feel like you guys are trying to suggest solutions that you think are easier, because you're saying like it'll be easier or simpler or better to have a map or to store the relation rather than calculate the relation. But like I know for if it's not like I'm confused about whether I want to store it or whether I want to calculate it. I know I want to calculate it. I just don't know the solution to this logic problem. Like with literally with just these variables without changing the structure at all. I'd like to be able to. I mean, if somebody thinks this is possible, this is impossible, this cannot be done, and they have a reason for why it can't be done, please do let me know. Because clearly I don't know how to solve this. Rockstar74 has followed. Hello. Swear to God, I was following. Whatever. You've been here like 5 times. Whatever. Whatever. How's it going, man? I'm not 100%, but I actually think that this is impossible. What is the question that getIndex is answering again? Returning the base 0 index of the selected slot relative to all items. So pretty much just this variable, but instead of relative to tradable, not all tradable items. Instead of being relative to the ones that have not been offered, it's relative to the ones, all of them, as long as they're tradable. Yo, Rockstar. Thank you for the sub. My green screen's wigging out. I don't know. I don't know why we've been fine for hours and now we're not, but we're not. We're not fine. And this problem is not fine either. Also, is it Rockstar or is it supposed to be Rocks K star? It's probably another thing I should figure out. The current Rockstar, okay. That was my guess. I can come up with an algorithm that worked but wouldn't be beautiful? That's okay. Can I jump in Discord and tell you how I do it? Try to type it out, but yeah, go for it, man. We actually, one thing about this stream is we actually have like a public voice chat. You can just pop in. It's in the if you scroll down, it's this channel. Oh my God, he's here. And he's a sub. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. I'm at a friend's house on my laptop, but we're gonna make this happen.
Hell yeah.
So, excuse me if I'm a little quiet, because they're probably like maybe 40 feet away in another room asleep, but we should be fine.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, so here's the basic premise. If you think about this all from left to right, I kind of think of this like a stack, sort of, but you don't want to remove anything. And so assume that your offered items thing is sorted, right? So you always have 0, 2. So you can write an algorithm that basically progresses through offered items and essentially tries to say how many indices were offered, how many indices weren't.
Man, I kind of want to just like set up unit tests for this at this point.
That's probably a good idea. Nice. Look at that. Look at that quality programming. Writing codes before we're even done. Writing tests before you're even done. What a god. We can only aspire to be so good.
Oh man, if only I knew how to actually solve the problems. Oh fuck, what did I just do?
I guarantee you what I'm giving you is like probably such an unnecessarily asinine solution.
Yeah, it's fine.
But you know what? We're here for it. If it works, ship it. That's the vibe.
This is my favorite part of programming. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Really?
Oh yeah, man. When you got to get into dirty problems like this, and you got to be like when he said, I know you're new here. Rockstar just said like, let's just add one to the bottom of it. Fuck it. It's like, oh man, I love I love hearing those words come out of someone else's mouth instead of my own.
Don't attack me like this, please. I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I do
all
love
for
this
it.
stuff.
Well, let's go fucking crack this bug.
Okay, another stupid thing. Instead of the return I plus 1, can you change that last if to be if misses triple equals selected slot plus 1?
Passes. They all pass. What the fuck?
Okay. See, that was a legitimate off by 1 error because the problem was if you selected slot 0, you had 0 misses from the start. And the reason for that is that you were always going to be off by 1 there. So I think this algorithm does actually work. You should come up with more complicated test cases so that you don't believe me and my bullshit. But yeah, that makes sense. That is just categorically a array indices are 0 and it's kind of ass all the time scenario.
Well, shit, let's do it. So what if we say like 1, then it should be 3. What the fuck? Does it really just work for every case? What was the case that you thought it wouldn't work?
Okay, so that first line in the for loop, I expect to Oh wait, bro, JavaScript is saving you from array out of bounds, isn't it? Because if you try and index into an array at the wrong one, do you just get like fucking undefined?
Yeah.
And so undefined doesn't equal I? Yo, that's ass. I hate this language.
Oh,
my god.
wait, if you're saying
Dude,
if I do like console
so-
log.
Yeah, because like once you go past, like if you're doing 0, 1 and you try and do, you're indexing into that array every time. So really
Oh,
what
yeah,
that
undefined.
statement means. Yeah, fucking JavaScript.
Whoa,
Dude.
wait.
I knew
I
it.
had an
I was
error
like,
like this once in Python that made me expose my entire API.
Oh no.
it's a feature. It's a
Yeah,
feature.
it was because
Um,
every time you wouldn't even get a wrong answer, you would get a straight error. You could just send confusing enough input to my server and it would be like, this is an error, which is truthy, so he has off, right? And it's like, what?
Okay,
And
so
that was-
the fix for this retro is, yeah, you pretty much got it. So you're gonna. So yeah, that should just work. And now it will work because it should, and not because JavaScript nonsense.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
I was
Have
scared,
you tried
man. I was like, this
sending
can't
edge cases?
work.
Well, holy shit, dude, thank you. You just solved this problem for me. What in the world? That's so nice of you.
Yeah, happy to help, man. Like I said, I love your stuff. I truly cannot. I have no fucking idea how I was not following this channel.
You're good,
Like,
man.
I've been here.
Oh, man.
I come here to live vicariously through you, because I studied game development and I haven't gotten to touch it at all.
Wait, you actually studied game development?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, literally, I have a degree in game design and development.
Oh, wow.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I always tell people. That's why everyone's always like, "Oh man, there's so much game dev on SciTech." I'm like, "That's a fucking good thing. That's why I'm here. That's what I'm like. That's the reason I find these people." So I'm a big fan. I think you're pretty much the only person I've seen making an MMO, and like, just so much respect. Like back at school, we literally would say all the time. People would be like, "I'm gonna make an MMO," and we were like, "No, you're not." And that was the whole conversation. And so, it's always just fun to see someone actually taking on such a Herculean task.
Well, dope. Thank you. Yes, it's fun stuff.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Bug me
Since you are
whenever-
educated on the matter, can I ask you a question?
Oh God. Okay.
What is your thought of the use of game engines to make a game as an indie dev?
Dude, yeah. What? That's like saying in my head. That's like saying like, what are your thoughts on using libraries to write code? It's like, dude, of
Yeah,
course.
so
holy shit.
that's what I'm saying, right? Right,
Bro,
Evan,
literally.
defend yourself.
Live your no, but you don't have to, right? Like you can do everything. Look, I built entire MVPs from fucking raw JavaScript on goddamn HTML. CSS is optional, you know. Like
No,
I've
16
lived.
months too. I can't do that anymore, man. I
Oh,
I
listen,
can't
I'm
work like
22
that.
and I'm still in that hole. But no, like there's truly no wrong way to do anything. Like that's
You're
the
older
magic
than
of
me, and I'm already burned out.
But yeah, no, I mad respect for anybody doing anything in any way. I mean, fucking Undertale was made in Game Maker, bro. Like, you can't.
Wait, for
you just
real?
yeah, you can't top that. Like literally, anybody who ever talks shit about Game Maker, anyone who ever talks shit about Unity, Hearthstone was made in Unity. Like, people don't realize how
No
much.
one's talking shit about Unity though. Only Unreal guys are.
Okay, that's fair, but still. Point being, yeah, man, like live your goddamn dreams, do whatever the fuck you want, and then when cool algorithm stuff happens, call me.
Dude, I will. Holy shit, guys, are you gonna follow Rockstar on Twitch? He's making the game. He's making retro. He's making an MMO from scratch, in the flesh.
Oh my god. Whoa, whoa. Wait, hold on. Do I have shout out powers? Can I shout out? Yo, guys, you following Retro MMO already? Look at this lad. Look at this lad. Okay, it doesn't work when I do it. All right, I'll wait until I have an actually good stream, and then I'll I'll post about it.
Whatever. Your
Thank
stream
you.
was when I raided you the other day. I stayed for a minute. Your stream was entertaining.
Oh god, what was I doing the other day? I don't even remember. Every stream's so different. That's the one like weird part about what I do is like that's why I'm so jealous of you. Like the magic of the MMO is like you do one thing and then you just get to like crush it, work on different parts of it. It's
God.
amazing. Like every 5 goddamn days, dude. Like my fucking company changes by the month. You know, like people come in and they're like, "What's your startup?" I'm like, "Man, I don't know. Like I'm working on it." Anyway, I'm taking over your stream. I'm sorry. I'll pop out and let you get back to the big stuff. But yeah, man, keep crushing it. I'll be around.
Hey, thank you so much for joining. You're welcome here. You're welcome in the voice chat. You're welcome. You're welcome anytime.
Cheers,
It's
Bob.
been a pleasure.
Peace.